Greetings, community.
We are
1, 2,
Comic Talk.
and we got books again.
We did. Preorder arrived. You ready?
Yep.
How ready?
Big ready. Starting off with one that I actually introduced you to.
That is true. This is a book that initially I wasn't going to pick up. Now that I did, I can't let it go. So I'm really digging this, and Ron V is doing an excellent job on this. It really does set apart for a lot of the things he's done, even though it does and kind of follow some of the similarities as far as the delivery of Layla Starr, the mini deaths. This is really, really an awesome book. Highly recommend it. And to those that have decided to hang out with us today, and apologize for being just a hair late. It's Chris's. Hey, Christina. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you. All right.
So you want to take some of these?
I'll take two, and I'll take three. Yeah, went a little heavy. I knew this was going to be a book that was going to be popular. Lansing and Kelly. Colin Kelly and Jackson Lansing. I knew they were doing a piece in this, so I really wanted to get it because I knew it was something unique from what I was, hearing and what little they could tell me. So I went a little crazy. Can't wait to see these guys, and I haven't signed it. Beyond that, I really, really enjoyed the story. I don't know if you've got to read this, but I do recommend this if you are a Spider fan. Look at that. I went a little crazy. Oh, yes, I did. I got a few different variants. 3 in totality. A Scotty Young. And I can't remember who did this one. Can you read that?
I don't know.
Nor can I. But that doesn't mean I can't appreciate it. So when I saw this, I had to get it. Yeah, I don't remember who ended up doing it. But if you do, throw it in there. Yo, appreciate everyone being in here. To gun. Yeah, okay. Now, Spider-Boy, as you well know, is definitely one of those books that I love, love, love. And this I have already read. I'm probably going to end up rereading again. There wasn't something in 4 that I didn't realize that I do want to reread. So I definitely want to get a hold of it. He probably has, yeah, I'm trying to remember what they call that. They're calling it like the Marble View, I guess, variant. Because they're reviewing some other comic. I don't know. I liked it. And yeah, issue number 4. And as I said, 3, there was something in there, and I knew 4, there was definitely a spoiler in there. But I don't recall the actual villain. And that's what's bothering me is, well, I do. Yeah, I do. I didn't realize it. I guess it is kind of new. But there is a reveal in there that is really rather big, and that's so far been overshadowed. In the last page, and some of the last dialogue, there's a huge reveal of Bailey's mom. It's pretty cool. And we see, Boy Spider, instead of Spider Boy.
My favorite comic is probably Dead by Daylight.
Which, coincidentally, comes out tomorrow. Last issue.
Yeah.
Issue 4 of 4.
It is a miniseries.
Ultimate Spider-Man
2.
This is I think it caught a lot of people off in the sense of I don't think many knew that this whole Ultimate thing was going to blow up like it did. So those of us that pre-ordered, like us, we're rather fortunate because we were able to get the books that we wanted. But as far as others, they were, I think, kind of scrambling. I'm a sucker for these foils, and to get another 252. Well, it's this cheap. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. Plus, that means I'm gonna reread it. Joe G. Oh, appreciate you being here, Robert. Everybody else that's been dropping in on the live, thanks. You know what? I was going through my books I don't have 253, oddly. Even though I have 252, 248, 950, 51, 52. I skipped 53. I went right to 54. And 55, 50. So I guess I was looking for this anyways. Glad they're doing these things.
Gang war.
This is ending it. So this is cool. Let me get rid of that. And I've really been enjoying this. This has been actually a really good read. And it's been introducing me and to other characters I haven't seen, especially working together. This has been rather cool. I've really been enjoying this. Yeah, it's a Miles thing. So the Miles is also finishing out. So I believe I have to read this first and then that one in order. And I would say the only inconsistency with Miles is it's not been able to tell its own solid story throughout this series as much as I believe it wants to. There's been all these multiple crossovers between Carnage and Spider-Man and other stuff. Yeah, Superior's been good. Dan Slott's been killing it with this, and I really been enjoying it. This has been really cool. It's been really fun. And yeah, I think, what is that, 3? And then, yeah, there's 4. So I can't wait. As you see, I'm a little behind. We're a little behind. Yeah. And what, I think we were sitting on these books for over a week. Miguel O'Hara, I think it was his 4. So I think he has 5 in there too, which should finish the series. Yeah. Yeah, you got 5. Look at that. Isn't that sick? Wait till you get to the other one. That's cool. John Boy Myers, what you got? Look at that. It's crazy. I dig it.
My favorite so far, maybe that like last comic he just showed.
This one,
that one Miguel, yeah. I just like the
Well, I know. Look at all the line work and everything in there.
That's what I'm talking about. All the
intricate.
Yeah.
That's what was catching me too. But I mean, this is just sexy. It's awesome. John Boy just does some rad work. He's going to do a signing event. Everyone's doing a signing event on the 9th. There's going to be like over 20 people signing around town, and I'm working. What's the what? The Lewis book? Oh my God.
Immortal Thor. If everyone's going to ask me questions, I should get paid to answer these.
Oh my God.
Nah.
You are getting paid. The joy. You know what, Christina? The interesting thing about that was going with a person to go get some comics. And then that's kind of how it got me into it. So yeah, I was 8. Yeah. I know. They're all laughing at you, dude. You do get paid.
You
get paid in comics. Matter of fact, you just got a jacket too, man. Hey, what's going on here? I feel extorted.
You're not paying for anything.
Immortal Hulk 6. This has been an awesome read and the variant. I mean, look at that. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's been a whole lot of Ghost Rider stuff. Add that and being that Logan's going through some transformation. Wolverine's coming around. You know what? I had that rad book in my hand. Now that it's gone for like over $80. So they're going, no, I don't think it really ties in. I think it's just a cover thing. I didn't realize it tied in. So I just bought a second print. Should be here tomorrow. Yeah. This is, again, like I said, this has also been a really good series. So, and also I was stating, I'm behind. So, between this being 8, this being 9, I'm obviously a little bit way behind.
He walks his dog a little differently.
You know what when I looked at this cover, you know what the first thing I was thinking about? It peeing. It's in the air. It's gonna be hitting people. Especially if it decides it wants to pee downwind. Someone's It's like, what happened to you, Dog P? Real Dog P? That doesn't look like that. It's Echo Dog P.
Carnage. Craig is not here.
Oh, I'm just making sure. If you're not here, say hi. Here.
The red and blacks on this are kind of cool.
Yeah, this is another one I've really been digging. Carnage has turned into a god, and he's just god awful. He's been ripping everyone apart. He's been absorbing their powers, and it's just been getting better and better. Romebeck is doing an awesome job at this, and I was a little concerned initially, being that Ron V didn't get to finish out the storyline, but now this is awesome. Yeah, 31 comes out tomorrow. I don't look at the back. And I did get the regular cover, but I did ask the shop to get me the connecting cover because I realized that in Carnage 6, there'll be a connecting cover. Yeah. I think it's Carnage B6, 6B. You know, I've been digging this Venom story too. And clashing happening. This has been an awesome story, and this is filling in gaps of stuff that hasn't been able to been told by this writer in quite some time. I think he's just been enjoying the fact that he's been able to tell the story in a different way and just play with it. So I've really been enjoying it, and this is finishing out right here, 404. 3. So going backwards. As you can see, I only read the first 2. So there's 3, and the other one was 4. I put them in backwards. Unfortunately. I was just telling him about this. See, David Pepos wrote this. And one of the first books that we wrote or read together was, remember what it was?
I didn't read it.
Yeah, you did. Going to the Chapel?
Nope.
Really?
Yeah.
Was the Hobbs one you read?
I mean, maybe I did and I just forgot it, but I don't think I read
Well, it was my favorite. It was my top 5 for 2019. And I just remember, and David's doing it again with this. And you know what he's coming out with? I think it's in June. He's coming out with Space Ghost. A little before your time. I'll show you later.
Century.
Yeah, it is. And it's only 99.8 years. But we got a full century right here. This has been a really cool read. It's been interesting. If you've been following how he got ripped apart and the whole Carnage thing and then the rebirth right here and how his powers got all split up and this fucking duck suck that ended up taking it and is just hurting everybody. Guy's a duck, man. I can't wait. It's been a good book. It's got me worked up. That's what a book should do, right? Got me really absorbed and really evolved. I've really been enjoying it. Ghost Machine. I did buy a bunch of other variants. This is the one I get to read in the sense of it doesn't have any signatures. I end up going to the opening and signing event. So this is one that I can throw at Kai and, this is a whole Geiger thing. Remember? Yeah. So, this is kind of the birth of all that stuff. It's a bunch of minis in here it opens up the whole Geiger universe that's starting up. Yeah.
TMNT source book.
This thing's awesome. If you ever want to know anything about TMNT, this is it. If you did not know anything about TMNT, read this. Seriously. And if you want a recap, read this. I can't wait to get into this thing. I do know about it, and I'd have, flip through it, shop. May even go get another one so I don't hurt this one, but get this. Ronin book 2. This finishes out. This is what issue 6 of I think 6. This is the second series. Yeah, and I can't wait to read this. It feels a little thinner than the other one. Huh. I think originally it was supposed to be a 5-issue mini, and then they decided to extend it just a little bit. That they can get that much more money out of it. But this, I really been enjoying the art, and the story has been so good that I had to go get the original. Now, just saying. Sinister Sons! On order, we got another one coming, but it's the acetate version. I don't know if you saw that. I can't wait to get it. But this, wasn't initially going to get it, and then when I was reading the whole previews of this thing, I was like, oh, okay, you got me. Reminded me of you. Green face. But look at that.
Creep show.
You know, I was talking to Jigs about this, and oddly enough, I was telling him how I didn't see this particular cover at the shop. Luckily, I pre-ordered it. Dun, 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 dun. So I can't wait to get into reading it, being that I haven't got to read it. Yeah, I can't wait. Because this is the first time Hill got to write something again in so long. So I can't wait to, read another Joe Hill story. What about you? Remember we were reading those ones back what? I think it was 2020 when he came out, that DC Black with all this Hill.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember now. It was the head one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Night Thrasher. Now, I did get to read the meet and greet the guy that ended up writing this, and Ultim is also writing. No, I think that's Brian Hill that's doing Ultimate Black Panther. Yeah, anyways, I ended up seeing him at the Grammys, and he and I got to talk, and then I ended up seeing another a signing event. I was so happy for him to end up writing this thing. I did already read it, being that I just couldn't hold back. So now, dude, this reminds me of my youth, man. This is like one of those first books that I got in the 90s. Yeah, I'm just telling you. Transformers.
It looks like I don't know what that is.
Well, you see the reflection.
No, I know, but I don't know what the broken thingy is.
It's a gun. Oh. Fire off of someone's arm. Owie. Yeah, this has been awesome. The whole Energon universe has been just written so brilliantly. This has been done so well. It started out with Void Rivals, and it's just branched off to Transformers, G.I. Joe, Duke, Cobra Commander, and it just keeps getting better and better every issue you read of each different series. It's been awesome.
We got
Sweetie Candy Vigilante, and I believe that's issue number 2. I'm dying to get in this, and it's volume 2 also. She comes back with a vengeance, takes back her dad's old shop, and it's such a good book. Meaning even the cardstock and everything.
No,
paper, the art.
That could just be me.
It's so awesome.
That's cool though. Yeah, I like the cover.
So I've really been enjoying this. It's very well written.
I see.
It takes nothing too seriously, and the way people get their just desserts, see what I did there, is so awesome. It's total pure sweet candy vigilante. Firepower, issue number 30. This does it for the series. It's kind of bittersweet, really kind of bummed out. Though I really appreciate an individual that knows when to stop a series. I'm looking forward to jumping in this thing. It was seeming like it was all coming to a head anyway. So yeah, this was one of, in my opinions, one of my opinion. Anyways, words are hard. One of the best series that Kirkman has ever written. And being that Sammy jumped in with them, this is awesome.
Another really cool cover. Seeing is believing.
Yeah, David Mack. That's Project Blue Book. So this is Blue Book 1947. Yeah. This is a Tanyan book. And now that he got signed with a production company, I got a feeling that he's going to be pitching.
There.
Yeah, I know. A lot of this stuff. This is something that I actually think could work as an ongoing type series. And the reason why is that in my time, they used to do things like Twilight Zone and stuff like that. Yeah, Blue Book can be one of those. Blade. This has been one of the most consistent books I've been reading out of Marvel of late. As I was mentioning before, which I got a little confused, Brian Hill is doing a wonderful job on both this and his introduction to the Ultimate Black Panther. Took everyone by storm. This is such wonderfully written, as I made mention that I never thought I was really that big of a Blade fan until a really good writer was able to take hold of this character and do him justice. This is an ultimate read. Usagi Yojimbo. I think that finishes it out with this one. Right? Is this Ice and Snow? Not wearing my glasses.
Nope.
Yeah, it is Ice and Snow right there.
Oh,
What does that say?
yeah. 5
Three-
and 5.
5-5. This is what I thought. This finishes out. It was this also was seemingly coming to a head. There's a lot going on in the series, and it's just again like as I was talking about before, another beautifully written story. Stan Sakai is just getting better with age, and it shows in his ongoing series. It's just so awesome. And now that he moved over to Dark Horse, more to better. And there we go. This is Space Usagi. So this is a different story, and this is the story of old that they were taking back from the old Dark Horse and put it onto, well, the new Dark Horse. This is so awesome. And I think this also finishes it out. Death and Honor, 3 of 3. So this, I can't wait to get into that one. I'm a huge Usagi Jumbo fan. Thundercats. God, I love this cover. Makiyama, I believe. Let's say it is, because I'm not wearing my glasses. And yeah, I used to watch the cartoons with my younger brother, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they're doing. I did flip through the pages at the shop, so I do know what to expect. So it looked pretty cool. Once Upon a Time at the End of the World is the best post-apocalyptic romance story I've ever read in my life. Hands down. I mean, there's no other way of putting it. I can't wait to meet Jason Aaron, have him sign a few of my books, but especially this series in particular. This really rips out my heart. And as it gets close to an end, I think it's a 15 issue. It's just, wow. Every time I read it, I put it down and just, wow. Dark Ride. Sick, isn't it? Look at that cover. These covers are just awesome. And I've been buying 2 covers every time. One from him, one for me, but mostly just because I love the art and I can't help myself. Dark Ride is just an awesome, sick, twisted view of Disney, as it probably really is. Spawn. This is the black and white version. I end up getting, what is this, like a 250 or something like that? I can't remember what, or a 350. And right, what does that number say?
350, yeah.
And I want to get cover C. So I really enjoyed this cover, and that's why I got it. I'm not really reading it, though. Neither are you. I just like the covers. This, I was just talking about the other day. Animal Pound is a really great story. I think they're only going to do it as a 3-issue mini. Wow. This is another one that rips out your heart, even though you're in agreement. You're just sitting there going, wait, I'm part of the problem. And I can't believe I'm sitting there going, yeah, kill the human. If you're going to kill Delphia. Now that Savage Dragon is introduced in this thing, and then we've already seen Spawn, and we're seeing their roles in this, you know what? I can't wait to see what happens next. Seriously, I have no idea what Ronnie Barnes is going to do next. And with his brilliance in writing, it doesn't feel like an insult in any way. Local Man. This is, talk about a throwback to the 90s. This has been so cool because it's in no way in a poorly written 90s fashion, as much as it just pays homage to a lot of what's going on in the 90s. And it's so well written that, yeah, I'm in for the long haul. Thanks, Tony. I appreciate it. Yeah, this was almost purely a cover buy. I mean, I've been reading a little bit of the Power Girl here and there, and it's been all right. You know, I mean, there's nothing there to really keep me there other than sometimes the covers. And World Tree. Damn, this is an awesome story and really scary. It's just so closely resembles something right out of Dark Mirror. That's why I've been getting it. It's wild. Dude, am I talking about this whole Energon thing? Born This thing is just so awesome. I can't get enough. I can't. Every time I get another issue of something out of this whole universe, I just grab it and just eat it up. I usually don't put things in order, but I think I'm going to start putting things in a particular order. And Cobra Commander. I did make mention, and this is what I'm talking about. This is just pure awesomeness. It doesn't get much better than this. we've got empty books with cardboard flying out of it, which means
That's all.
that's it from us at
1, 2.
Comic Talk.
Thank you guys.